Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News on a Thursday morning. I'm your host, Dave Mead. Sorry about probably like 8 minutes late. I had to really do something here. But tonight's show is going to be about, minimum wage and different in different places. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about it because I kind of like really find something really strange here. And I'm gonna end up talking about it tonight. So in the middle of the road bracket, 2021 the lowest of 211 in Montana. It's a 211,000. 20 number 23 Idaho 21 and 211,000, and Nebraska 213,000. Georgia 213,000. Same thing as Nebraska. Michigan 214,000. Utah 218,000. Wisconsin 225,000. Delaware 229,000. Maine 230,000, tied with 31 Pennsylvania. The cost of living in the state by state, lowest to high. 1. Minnesota, 178,000. Arkansas, 181,000. West Virginia, 189,000. Kentucky, 119,000. Louisiana, 190,000. South Dixon, 193,000. Alabama, 194,000. Oklahoma, 194,000. Tennessee, 196,000. Kansas, 197,000. South Carolina, 201,000. Texas, 201. Same thing with South Carolina. North Dixon, 202,000. Mississippi, 202,000. Wyoming, 203,000. New Mexico, 204,000. Indiana, 206,000. Florida, 209,000. North Carolina, 209,000. Same thing as Florida. Idaho, 209. The lowest, 211. Montana, 211,000. Idaho, 211,000. That's the same thing as Idaho. Nebraska, 213,000. Georgia, 213. Michigan, 214. Utah, 218. Wisconsin, 225. Delaware, 229,000. Maine, 230,000. Pennsylvania, 230,000. Arizona, 231,000. Illinois, 232,000. Virginia, 235,000. Nevada, 237,000. Maryland, 239,000. Alaska, 243,000. New Hampshire, 244,000. Minnesota, 245,000. Vermont, 248,000. Rhode Island, 249,000. New Jersey, 250,000. Washington, 257,000. Oregon, 257,000. Colorado, 265,000. California, 277,000. New York, 279,000. Connecticut, 280,000. Hawaii, 295,000. Massachusetts, 301,000. Wow, man, that's a lot. Okay, I want to talk about the highest inflation now that we have. The highest inflation that we have right now in Massachusetts is 301,000. That is the highest in Massachusetts, 301,000. That's a lot. I mean, wow, that is great. You know what I'm saying? That is high. You know what I'm saying? Massachusetts compared to Hawaii, 295,000, and Connecticut, 280,000. New York is a lot cheaper. You go to New York City, you move back to New York City, it's a lot cheaper. 279,000. I mean, come on, look at that. Wow, man. Massachusetts is the highest that we have. 301,000. Wow. That is this. I'm talking. This is the highest. Okay, in Massachusetts, and in history, that is a lot. I mean, wow, that is the highest. I mean, that is crazy. And I want to go to this. The blog of the year of 2024 guide, every state and minimum wage. The minimum wage can change every year, but in fact 25 states and Washington D.C. will experience wage increase in 2024, while many states still lower the federal requirements of $7.25. And the key to understand the exit wages requirements of the state you operate read what you need to know about it. And this is a state minimum wage update, does not cover any updates in specific locations in multiple or industry minimum wage or rates for contractors or tips workers. Please consult legal counsel for guidance on how to stay compliant with all the minimum wage laws where the businesses operate. Minimum wage can change every year depending on various states and federal laws, while same states law federal guidelines have to set their own requirements, and understanding which rule that the state operates in the key compliance, which is federal law minimum wage. The current federal minimum wage is $7.25 per hour. States where their own hourly wages requirements may exceed the rates, but employees especially cover the Fair Labor Standards Act. FLSA must adhere to the federal minimum wage. What legislation established the federal minimum wage? President Frank D. Roosevelt signed the FLSA into law in 1938. At the time, the law placed the minimum wage just 25 cents per hour. The law has also created standards by child labor, overtime pay. How often does that federal minimum wage raise? While the FLSH is an involving documents, it doesn't automatically increase the minimum wage. For example, the current rate was connected in 2009, almost 15 years ago. President must sign any changes to the federal minimum wage into law. But it doesn't stop certain states from forming their own standards. What is the minimum wage each state for 2024? Does not get blindsided by the unexpected updates. We provided a list on 2024 to 2023 hourly minimum wage. May state keep it in mind. This list doesn't consider every city multiply with its own wage requirements. State like Alabama, $7.25. In 2023, minimum hourly wage was $7.25. Alaska was $11.73. In 2023, it was $10.85. Arizona, 14. It was $14.35. And the minimum hourly wage was $13.85. Arkansas was $11. It's still $11. California, $16. In 2023, the minimum hourly wage was $15.50. Colorado, 14. It's 14. Now it's 13. 13, 14. Well, it went up. Connecticut, $15.69. Well, it went up a little bit. Not as much as it used to be. It was 15. Now it's $15.69 in Connecticut. Delaware, $13.25. And it jumped so high because it was $11.75 back in 2023. Florida, 13, effective September 30th, 2024. It was 24. It went up to $13 an hour. It was $12 an hour back in 2023. Georgia, $7.25. It's still $7.25. Hawaii, 14. It was 12. It jumped up to $14 an hour. Idaho, $7.25. It's still $7.25 in Idaho. Illinois, 14. It's 13. It was 13 back in 2023, and now it's $14 an hour. Indiana, $7.25. Now it's still $7.25. Low, $7.25. It's still $7.25. Kansas, $7.25. It's still $7.25. Kentucky, $7.25. It's still $7.25. Louisiana, $7.25. It's still $7.25. Maine, it was 13 back in 2023, and it went up $14.15 in Maine. Maryland, $15 an hour was $13.25. It went up 14. It went up $15. Wow. Massachusetts, in 2023 it was 15. Now it went to $15 an hour, but we get more than that now. Michigan, $10.33. It was $10.10. Then it went to $10.33. So it didn't make a difference there. Minnesota, $8.85 per small employee, and $10.85 for large employees. $8.63 for small employees and $10.59 for large employees. Whatever that meant. Mississippi, $7.25. It's $7.25. Mississippi, it's $12.30. It was back in 2023. It was $12. It went up 30 cents. Montana, $10.30. It was $9.95, and then it went to $10.30. Nebraska, 12. It went up to $12. Wow, what a big difference. Big jump there. Nevada, $12, effective July 1st in 2024. Wow. Yeah, it's going, and Nevada's good. Yeah, in July 1st in 2024, Nevada, it's going up to $12 an hour. It's not going to stay at 10.25. Oof. New Hampshire, 7.25. New Jersey, 15.30. It was 14.13. It went up to 15.13. Wow, what a big jump for employees. 13.73 for seasonal and small employees who have less than 6 workers. Okay. New Mexico, $12 an hour. It still stands at $12 an hour. New York City is 16. It was 15, now it's $16 an hour. They fought really hard for that. North Carolina, 7.25. It's still 7.25. North Dixon, 7.25. Still 7.25. Ohio, 10.49. It went up to 45 cents because it was 10 in 2023. It was $10.10. It went up 45 cents in Ohio. Oklahoma, 7.25. It's still 7.25. Oregon, it was $1.25 over the standard minimum wage for employees. In Portland, Metro 1, less than the standards of minimum wage for non-urban counties, effective July 1st in 2021. Pennsylvania, 7.25, and it's still remaining 7.25. South Carolina, 7.25. It's still remaining 7.25. South Dixon, $11.20. It was $10.80. Tennessee, 7.25. Texas, 7.25. Utah, 7.25. It's still 7.25. Vermont, 13.67. It was 13.80. Went up 67 cents. Virginia, 12. It's still 12. Washington, D.C., $17. It's still $17. By July until July 1st, 2024, the new rate is not yet determined. Washington, 16.28, 15.74. So it went up quite a much in Washington. West Virginia, $7. $8.75. Wisconsin, 7.25. Wyoming, 7.25. 7.25 in Wyoming. Alaska, Hawaii, Montana, Arizona, Illinois, Nebraska, California, Maine, Nevada, Colorado, Maryland, New Jersey. Wow. Yep, there goes that minimum wage, huh? Yeah, it's kind of hard. Well, okay, I'm actually all done talking about that. And I also want to... Yeah, so that's it. I mean, and I also have something else I want to actually talk about here. Let's see here. Well, let's see here. Former in the news again. Former Mayor Jazel Correa seeks reduced sentence and release from the federal prison. In prison, former Mayor Jazel Correa is seeking to have his sentence to reduce time to time he has already served and behind bars. In other words, he I guess he fired his lawyer. Correa has been in the federal prison for more than 2 years after being convicted on a public corruption charges in 2021, sentenced to 6 years in prison. Wow. So he wants to actually come out, and so he actually wants to reduce his sentence because he's this is a breaking news. He wants to be be his own lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he wants. He wants to be his own lawyer. That's Jesus Correa. I'll bet you any money that's why he got, you know what I'm saying, he was getting moved everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess he even fired his lawyer. So, yep, he did. He even fired his lawyer because of the stuff that's going on. So, get ready for June 27th. Get ready for June 27th. It's going to be Biden and Trump. They're going to debate on June 27th on CNN. This is going to be great. Awesome. On June 27th, there is going to be a debate. Biden and Trump is going to debate on June 27th. I don't know what time. I don't know, if it's going to be live or not. Maybe. Check CNN. Yeah, here we go. Here goes the corrupt media, CNN. It's and then again, mainstream media is going to stick their nose into the act. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of like really watch out for that one. So it's going to be June. Anybody can watch it. Anybody wants to watch. Hey, anybody out there is for Trump. It's going to be June 27th. They're going to have a CNN debate. CNN, what a corrupt media that is. My God, oh boy. But hey, you know something? I'll be talking about this in history. But go ahead. But former mayor, changing the subject. Politics, former Mayor Jesus Correa seeking re-inducing sentence release from federal prison. Wow, that is a big step up like that. Damn. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's he wants to he's a big step up, and to get released from prison a little bit earlier than it is. I think he should do his whole 6 months, his whole 6 that he's supposed to do that the judge gave him. But yeah, I think so too. It's why should he get out of prison? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, look at it's unbelievable. Yeah, well, that's because Mayor Jesus Correa wants to be his own lawyer. So he wants to be his own lawyer, and that's it. But it is what it is. And also, just to remind you, we're going back to Wednesday. This was only for today because I had to work the other day on Wednesday. So this is only today. This is only tonight. That's it. So it's going back to Tuesdays and Wednesdays, just to let you know, just to confirm that that's what's going to happen. So, wow. You got Murphy. Okay. We're going to talk a little bit about Murphy in a little bit. But I also want to let you know that it's last call for your input. So it's last call for input. I'm going to go to my my website, my page right here. So last call for comments. For comments. For SRTA is seeking comments and fare free services, Sunday services, and proposed services change in Fall River. Please let us know your thoughts and concerns for these important issues. Comments can be emailed to info@srtabus.com. So if anybody wants to go and leave a comment like that, go ahead. Again, it's info@srtabus.com. All small letters. It's all small letters. So there's no big letters. There's no small letters. There's no big letters. It's all small letters. So it's info@srtabus.com. All comments must be received by 4 p.m. May 20th, 2024. Will be included in the record. Public comments will inquire considerations and comments made during the public hearing. So these are if anybody's interested in that, May 20th, that will be the last that will be the last input. So if anybody's interested, get in there, info@srtabus.com. Put your info in there. Your input matters. And so we want to make sure that nobody's missed out on their comments. So the last one will be May 20th. You won't be able to do it no more. So do it before May 20th. That's all I got to say. And but let me see here. We got here. I saw this thing in the paper, in the Herald newspaper today. By Massachusetts Parole Board has granted calls for St. Nick cult murder. Yeah, that happened back in the 1980s. Yeah. Matter of fact, Alan Sylvia was a lead police detective on that case back then, and yeah, I mean. I still don't understand and get it. If somebody admits murder, okay, that they said that they killed all these people, like this, why would you want to give them parole? I don't understand this. Why would the district attorney, why would the parole board, why would the district attorney, Tom Quinn, why would he grant this to the parole board like this? I mean, we still don't understand it. I mean, people in the community are talking about it. They're outraged of this, of this release of her. I mean, after she lied in a lot of her parole, her parole when they were coming up, and she lied. I mean, anybody concerned? I mean, why is people not concerned about that? You know what I'm saying? I had people come up to me today and say, wow, what is going on here? Why is she released like this? Why is she of her mental illness? Then she should be put in a hospital. Not in a rehabilitation. I mean, this is like, wow. I mean, people are talking about this, and it's getting worse. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I mean, the other day I was actually working outside, and you can hear people talking about it as they're coming out. They're talking about it. They stop, they talk to the other person, they stop, they talk to the other person, and but what about what about the people? What about the victims, the parents and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? What about them? You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't they have say in this? In this, I mean, this is horrible. This is a horrible thing that we are experiencing right now. I mean, after admitting to the murder to the parole board, I mean, doesn't anybody have any concerns about this? I know I do. And there's a lot of people out there in the community here has a lot of concerns about this. I'm saying they do. They have a lot of concerns. And, and being concerned, yeah, she's in a halfway house, an unknown halfway house where she cannot be found. Wow. Unknown halfway house. This is horrible, man. I mean, this is horrible. I mean, I'm going to watch a documentary tonight on it. I'm going to watch it, the documentary tonight. And I'm going to, from 1979 to 1980. Yeah, because I was only 18 years old when I heard about, I was only 18 years old when I heard about these murders, that was going on here in Fall River. And matter of fact, Alan Sylvia was the lead detective on this case. And, he was the lead detective. And he arrested her. And I believe he went to her trial and he testified against her. My God. I mean, how could you not see? Justice is blind. Justice is blind. Okay? Justice turned a blind eye on the community. That's what happened. Turned a blind eye. And when you turn a blind eye on a community, putting this community in danger. You do. You are. Justice turned a blind eye. Why do we? Why are we? Why do we have judges and prosecutors and lawyers for? Why? So why? Why do we have this? Justice turned a blind eye on a blind eye and released this horrible woman out of prison on parole. Maybe she might be rehabilitated. Who knows? Maybe. I have no idea. But if she lied twice to the parole board, that's a big concern. And I'm not trying to give this woman any publicity at all. We need to consider We need to consider her parole. Consider it. And District Attorney Tom Quinn's going to have to overturn this, because this is not right for the community at all. This is not right for the community. People have children. People have families. What about Alan Sylvia, State Representative Alan Sylvia? What about him? What about him and his family? Is there any consideration for that? For State Representative Alan Sylvia? What about, I care. Because you want to know why? I care because I care about my community. I'm going to put every single difference aside that I have, okay? I'm going to put it all aside. But what about what about the people? What about the victims that got killed, that testified at this trial? What about it? They need District Attorney Tom Quinn needs to consider this, because it's not right. It's not right. These people, the people of the city of Fall River, are outraged over this. I was just in Market Basket today. People were just talking. I mean, a whole bunch. They are outraged over this. So I want to know what it is the justice system is going to do about it. What is the justice system going to do about it? Before any protest happens, any march happens in here in the city of Fall River, what are they going to do about it? We want to know. What is the justice system going to do about it? People, don't turn a blind eye on this situation. Don't. You all have families. Don't turn a blind eye like the justice system did. And this was a 1979, 1980 murder that happened. I was only 18 years old when this happened. Don't turn a blind eye, because you know something? We don't know what this woman's capable. This woman is 61 years old. We don't know what she's capable of doing. If she lied twice to the parole board, how can we trust her? How can we? There's no way. How can we trust her? But James, I get it. But why? Why? But why though? I mean, why do we have a justice system? Why? The justice system is broken. Okay? It needs to be fixed. It does. It needs to be fixed. The justice system is completely gone. And cops, the police are out there busting their tail to get a conviction, and the justice system lets them go. Why is that? What is good is having the justice system if they're going to let people go. It's not. I mean, I've talked about this on WSAR. People are talking about it today, I heard. I was at Market Basket. People are talking. People are talking where I work. People are talking on the bus about it. The people are just outraged. Wow. Well, Mayor Paul Coogan, you got your hands full there, pal. You have your hands full. Don't worry about your market rate housing. You better worry about a convicted murderer. Wow, awesome. Well, I just want to understand this, that we have, this shouldn't have never happened. This release should have never happened. Are they, when somebody admits to murder and then lie twice on their parole hearing, there's got to be a concern there. There is a concern. There is a concern right there. And we want to know what it is. There's a concern. And, I'm going to tell you, I hope that she is rehabilitated. Because if not, we're going to have issues. There's going to be... You think we got stabbings and shootings now going on here in Fall River? Oh my God! I mean, we have children, we have families that live here between Fall River, Somerset, Swansea, all over the place. I mean, you think maybe an ankle monitor is going to stop her? She can't get a job with a record. She can't come over here to Fall River because they all know her. Wow. Well, if anybody wants to drop any comments and let me know what they think about Murphy and what I just said today, drop comments. Drop a comment. Or you can message me later, do the replay of the tape. I just don't get it though. I honestly, I wish I can wrap my head around this whole situation. Wow. If I was a parole officer and I was on that parole board, I would actually deny her release. I would say, look, you lied to us twice. You're not going to fool us once. So your parole is denied. That's what I would say. That's exactly what I would actually say. Because you want to know why? Because you can't trust her. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe she is rehabilitated. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, then I'll apologize. But until then, I'm not going to... She can't... Well, I mean, for what I understand, half her family is gone. She ain't got no family at all. She has nothing. She has nothing, no family at all. And how is she going to get a job? Nobody's going to want to hire her because of her criminal record. Who's going to hire her? I mean, she'll probably go somewhere where nobody knows her. You know what I'm saying? That's what she'll probably go. I mean, where nobody knows her. Who knows? But we just don't want to. We have to protect our family, so we have to. So this is funny. I like this. That's why I'm showing it. Look at that clown face, huh? Who that reminds me of, huh? Who does that remind me of, huh? But anyways, but it's sad. It is. It is. So, like I said, June 27th. I've been told this a few weeks ago that June 27th, it's going to be Biden and Trump debating on CNN soon. So, I'm going to watch it. It's going to be fun. So, June 27th, there is actually, I didn't want to forget that. Yeah, June 27th. They're going to have their first debate, and it's going to be fun. So, so that's gonna be hilarious, and I'm gonna watch this whole thing. But like I said, the community they're upset at all this, and I think the district attorney should the district attorney. I believe it would be Tom Quinn. I think he should look into this a little bit deeper, and before releasing her into the wild, because I mean. But again, I want to thank Alan Sylvia for the bravery and for the bravery that he did. Back in 1979 to 1980, when he was the lead detective on the case. I want to thank Alan Sylvia for being brave and apprehending suspects like that. You know what I'm saying? And bringing them in and locking them up and testifying in court, being brave like that. Alan Sylvia, thank you. I appreciate that. I've known Alan Sylvia for a long time. Even when he was a detective, lead detective back then. I've known Alan Sylvia, and I believe Alan Sylvia ran a group. I believe he ran a group. I'm not sure which one it is. But I know I think he ran a parenting class or domestic violence class. Yeah, I think he did. I'm not sure which one it is. But Alan Sylvia, again, thank you for your service, and and thank you for being brave to do what you do best for this community. Alan Sylvia is a great person. Okay, I've known Alan Sylvia for a very long time, and I'll continue on being Alan Sylvia's friend, because Alan Sylvia one time and Paul Schmidt and I believe Carol Fiola one time, they were riding on a Serta bus from New Bedford all the way up to the Archipanocha on Route 6. And my wife Linda and I and my son Jacob were on that bus, and people started pulling out their cameras and taking pictures and everything for that. And I believe Alan Sylvia and Paul Schmidt got that. Not to mention Paul De Silva, former city councilor Paul De Silva. He was actually on that bus with us too as well. And so yeah, I remember. I do remember that. And I think, yeah, so Alan Sylvia, Paul Schmidt, and them and Carol Fiola, yeah, They were the ones that got the money for the night service for us. When we were doing demonstrations in Fall River and New Bedford, when I was with the coalition at the time. So yeah, I was with the coalition at the time, and we were doing demonstrations everywhere in New Bedford and Fall River, and we were rooting for night services, and we got that. We were rooting for more buses to run later. We got that. So we actually my wife and I. My wife was with me too at the time when we were doing it. So we got all. This is what we did in the past time. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why the night services are there, and this is why now Sunday service is here too. So because we were fighting for Sunday service for a very long time, but every time we put Sunday service on, nobody wanted to ride the bus at that point. So it was pointless to do. But later after that, they were going to put Sunday service until COVID came along, and then they had to cancel Sunday service. But they didn't forget. So when that was all over with, then they put then they did Sunday services, but they did it how they did it. They made free ride. They made free ride. That's how they did it. So and that's why I believe the ridership went up. But when you put free rides like that, it was causing issues. It was causing problems. So, and then they came up with the meeting over at the Fall River bus station, and they asked the residents, the constituents bus riders that ride the bus, if they still want it on Saturdays for free. But we said no because it was a problem. So I was first to ask the question. Okay, so I said, look, I says, Sunday, So having a free ride on the bus, it's a problem. Okay, it's been a problem. It's been smoking. It's been all kinds of stuff on the bus going on. So and then Danny Robillard says, well, it would cause an uproar with the what do you call it? If we continue on its path with this free service. So I mean, Sunday buses. I says I support Sunday buses, and I also will support the if you increase the 103, if you increase the 103 to Laurel Street, where people can some people work later, some people like to go home later. I mean that too. And yeah, I mean it's I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we'll see. I'm saying so. It's your last, like I said, it's, let's see, it's your last day to vote. Put your input in there. So it's your last day. May 20th is the last day. So if you get there, if you have a computer, get on your computer. Put your input by 4 p.m. on May 20th, 2024. And you go to info at srtabus.com. So if you do that, it would work. You know what I'm saying? So it would work. So, and I mean, because everybody's input matters, and we want everyone to be included into these inputs, because and that's what makes things better. You know what I'm saying? For everybody. So that way nobody's arguing, oh, how come I didn't get my input? How come I didn't get this? And how come I didn't get that? Well, we told you about the meeting. I gave you the website. You didn't go on it. So whose problem is that? Not mine. But I did give you, so we want everybody to be included into these things. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, today was pouring out there today. Damn, phew. Tomorrow's going to be nice. It's my anniversary tomorrow. I want to wish my wife happy anniversary. 11 years being married, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love being married to a wonderful woman. She is so beautiful to me. I wanted to. She is a beautiful woman, and I am happy with her. I am happy with her, and I want everyone to know that I am very happy with her. 11 years, 11 years hit the mark, and I want to let everyone know that I love her very much. She's the love of my life, and she'll always be the love of my life. Okay, and until death do you part. So, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So she'll always be that. She'll always be the love of my life. Okay, and yes, saying and I do. I mean, 11 years being married is quite a long time, almost 12 years. And my wife and I, we met. When we met, we clicked right away. And I think I should have just waited, before. But I didn't wait. I didn't like to wait. You know what I'm saying? You know how guys are. But it's our anniversary. I'm taking her out tomorrow to a restaurant. We're gonna have dinner, or lunch, or whatever the case may be. And yeah, so it's pretty good, and I enjoy every minute of that time. You know what I'm saying? So, because for real, you don't know how much time you have in the world. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how much time you have. So I encourage everybody, look, spend the time, tell your wife that you love her all the time, like I do to my wife. I tell her all the time I love her. You know what I'm saying? I do. I tell her all the time, and I do, because you don't know what time you have in this world. You know what I'm saying? You don't. And please, always, when you get up in the morning, you tell your wife, "Hey, honey, before I go to work, I want to tell you something. I love you, and I want to give you a hug." You tell her that, and you tell her that I will be home, okay, and that way she doesn't, actually worry about where are you. You know what I'm saying? After work, sometimes wives do worry about their husbands, and some guys worry about their wives, so where they are, where they know, and hey, I sent you to the store about an hour ago. Where am I? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got a flat tire. Can you please come and help me with the tire? Well, okay. Well, I'll jump in my car and go and help you with the flat tire. Where are you? Oh, I'm on Route 180. Where's Route 180? Oh, that's probably going towards Boston somewhere. Oh, well, then call the tow truck. You know what I'm saying? Or AAA. Yeah, then tell them to come down and fix your tire. They take hours and hours and hours to get there. It all depends on the calls that they have. Well, that's how it is. But tell her, I mean, it doesn't hurt to say, "Hey, honey, I love you." You know what I'm saying? Tell her that. I mean, I know some guys out there are really ruthless and obnoxious and everything of things and stuff. Some people just don't care about their wives. But I care about mine. And and I want to say to my honey, happy anniversary. That's tomorrow. And I know I will not be on the air tomorrow to say this, but I'm saying it now. Happy anniversary to you, to my honey, for 11 years, and I'm very proud I'm very happy to be with you, and and hug you every night, and and show kindness to you. I am. I want all these men out there to know this. It's important. Very important. It doesn't have to be Mother's Day to buy flowers. You buy flowers every single day. Buy flowers every single day. I don't care how much money you have in your pocket. Okay? Thank you very much, Mario Pereira. Thank you. I appreciate that very much for that. And it is. It's true. It doesn't have to be Mother's Day. It doesn't have to be your anniversary day. You buy your wife flowers every single day. They appreciate that. If not flowers, say, hey, honey, let's go out to eat. Let's go have dinner somewhere. Take the initiative. You know what I'm saying? And they appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They appreciate that. Do that for them. You know what I'm saying? Women are precious. They're precious. You know what I'm saying? And something. And they are precious. And and don't take anything for granted, because you don't know how much time you have left on this earth to live. But take every moment of your time and hug her. Even when you're sleeping, you hug her. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how tight the bed is. You hug her. Okay? You do. Because you know something? Because we don't know what time we have in this world. Myself, I'm already 57. I'm going to be 58. Okay? And I always take every moment of my time whenever I can. I go up to her, hug her when I can. I go up to her, give her a kiss when I can. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, and I always tell her that I love her. You know what I'm saying? And I do. Okay? For 11 years, my anniversary, and I made it into 11 years. So next year, I'm going to make it to 12 years, 12-year mark, because I do love my wife. And something? She's one of the best. She's the best. She's the best. She is the best wife that I ever have. She is the best. Okay? And I love her very much. And again, happy anniversary, honey. I know it's tomorrow, and we're gonna go out tomorrow. We're gonna have either dinner or lunch, or one of them. We haven't decided. Well, we decided to go to Antonio's in New Bedford, but there is a restaurant here in Fall River that we are gonna go to. And Transitional Steel, baby, USA. Yeah. American Steel, USA. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. And so I mean, she's great. She is. She's great. And I'll tell you, I'll never ever find another woman like that again. I don't know, and so she's precious, to me, and for 11 years of being married, you know what I'm saying, and we have a good relationship. We do, a wonderful relationship, and I really want everyone to know that, okay, and. That's how I want it. You may see us together on the bus a lot. You may see us together. If you see us, say hello to us. You know what I'm saying? We like when people say hello. If we're on the New Bedford bus heading to New Bedford, or if we're in New Bedford, if you see us, just say hello. Say, hey, I know you. You're Dave, Fall River Media News. Hey, how you doing? Shake my hand. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. And, and if you have a story to tell me, please let me know. Drop comments if you have a story. If you have a story about your relationship and your anniversary, drop comments. And I Hey, why don't I see Carlos anymore? He's still re- 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 reporting. Well, well, I don't know. Mario. Oh, where's it? Let's see here. Mary Pereira. Uh, hey, why don't I see Carlos Flick anymore? He's still reporting. I don't know. I basically don't know who. I don't know. I have no idea. But I know I report Tuesdays and Wednesdays on Fall River Media News. Anywhere you see me at work, come and say hello to me. Say, hey Dave, how you doing? How are ya? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying I appreciate that more than anything in the world. And if you see me on the buses anywhere, Fall River bus, New Bedford, going into New Bedford, if you see me on the bus, just say hello, Dave. How are you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and one of your shows a week. Well, the reason why I'm doing my show today is because I had to work Wednesday. So, but I'm going to go back to Wednesday. So this is only one time on a Thursday. So if my work day ends up on a Wednesday, I'll let you know. I'll do a Thursday. But this is an only one-time thing this week. Well, I push carriages. I work at Stop and Shop. I push carriages at Stop and Shop. So I do. And my son's a bagger. So and in the store. So I mean, I work part time. That's all I do. But if you see me anywhere around, say hello. I mean, I like when people say hello. You know what I'm saying? If you have any what do you call it? If you have any stories you want to tell, anything about your when your anniversary comes up. I mean, if you want to talk about your anniversary, drop comments, man. Hey, I'm glad to talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, any stories you want to tell, anything about Fall River, anything about life stories and stuff like that, drop comments, man. Hey, I know. I mean, hey, this is a talk show. I mean, and we talk mostly about everything that goes on, but not so much about our lives, but so much about anniversaries, birthdays. If anybody's got a birthday coming up, I wish them a happy birthday. If anybody's got any trying to think now, any birthdays, I wish them a happy birthday. I'll put that out there. If anybody's got like a wedding coming up, I'll give them my condolence and give them my congratulations. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations, you're getting married. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? So things like that, I can actually do. If you have like maybe like cookouts or stuff like that, or if you have any events that you see that you want me to put out there, I will. Like any events, like say any events like parades, Christmas parades. Well, we all know that Christmas parade is on the 25th, all right, every year. So every year we know that. Okay, it's always been on the 25th of every year. So so it's if you want. So, but anyways, I want to get off that subject. So if anybody's got any events they want to share, Please drop comments. If you have birthdays, please drop a comment. I will get back. I'll get back to those. Whatever your birthday falls on, I will, and I'll say happy birthday. And if you have a wedding coming up, I'll say congratulations on your wedding. If you have any events, just share your events. Just share them. I mean, even when it's not live. I mean, you can go on my page, for a media page, and go like my page if you like my page, and you can share any kind of events over there. I'm looking for 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000 views because I want to monetize my page. So I'm looking for that. So please, I appreciate the help, on that too. So go like my page, Forward Media News. You can also like my page too on Forward Media News on YouTube and Twitter X. You can actually do that too. So if you want, either page, it doesn't matter to me. But I want to check out some things before I end my show tonight, because it's almost 7:30. So I want to check out the documentary that's actually about the murder here in the city of Fall River documentary. I want to learn more about it. So I do. And I do want to learn more about it, and check some things out, and see what what is going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of hard, to your exact for the excited for. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, Trump and Biden. Man, look at my sign over there. Look at that. Look at that. Take America back. Look at that, huh? I'm so excited. Look at that. I got my my Trump sign over there. I'm so excited for this, man. I'm so excited for this debate. You know what I'm saying? I've never been so excited in my whole entire life. This debate. You know what I'm saying? I have it. Oh boy, I mean, but then again, yes, I am so excited. I just wanted to let people know that, but there's a lot of talk about the release of Murphy. So and I'm going to tell you, I'm afraid it might get worse, because now you got everybody talking about it. You know what I'm saying? You got the whole community talking about it. So I've spoken to them, and it's like they already made their decision, which is they should have never made any of that decision at any time soon, because now, okay, well, you lied the second time, okay? You lied the second time. Actually, you lied the first time, then you lied the second time to the parole board, and then all of a sudden you admit that you killed all these people. Oh, well, that should have been a red flag right there. That should have been a red flag. Why? I'm not happy. The community's not happy. They should fix this. They should fix this. This woman is not going to be able to work into the community. How is she going to work in the community? How? People have grandkids. People have kids. People have families. What about the families? Their family. Don't they matter? What is wrong with this justice system? What is wrong with these people? Letting these people go, letting her go like that. People are out. People, it's escalating out there. And let me tell you, the justice system better do something quick, because before it gets worse. Market Basket, bunch of people were talking about it. Other places, people are talking about it. But the district attorney had to sign, James, the district attorney, Tom Quinn, he had to sign off on that. He had to sign off on that. He did. He's got to sign off on it. Anything that comes through his desk, he's got to sign off on it. Anybody from the parole board, they have to get in touch with the district attorney's office to sign off on it. Well, it wasn't justice, that's for sure. Because if it was justice, this woman would have been still there. No, everybody's in danger. Thanks to the good old justice system. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Not. Oh, my God. Thank you for putting us all in the putting us all in danger, and putting everybody else's family in danger too. Thanks a lot. Love it. Gotta love it. You know, the justice system is broken. That's what it is. It's broken. It needs to be fixed. Wow. Good old justice system. Well, like I said, you know, she's not allowed here in Fall River. She's not allowed. She's not allowed here. She's not allowed to work here. She's not allowed to live here. She's not allowed here. We don't want her here. No, we don't want her here. That's just it. We don't want her here. It's sad. You know, I mean, the justice system is so outdated, so broken. If a cat stole hamburger out of the market, they'll even let that go. Oh my God! And if Tom was a passenger, if Tom was the driver and Jerry was the passenger, and Tom was going 125 miles an hour, and he keeps on getting speeding tickets, right? Don't even let him go. Oh, man, excuse my sarcastic, but it was funny. Oh, did I mention to you Rite Aid got robbed in Fall River? Of course, yeah. There was another robbery in Fall River. Rite Aid. Lovely, huh? Nice. Oh. 2 more going on. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. People were actually talking about it today. At Dunkin' Donuts on South Main Street, Rite Aid in Fall River got robbed. You'll see it in the paper. You see it. Yeah. And Mayor Paul Coogan again, once again. Yeah, got robbed. Yeah, the one in Fall River, yeah, got robbed. Yeah. And Mayor Paul Coogan says that the city's safe once again. Once again, he says it's safe. You call this a safe city? I don't. Good luck with that, Mr. Coogan. Good luck with that. Man, with Coogan in office, forget it. Nobody's safe. With Murphy running around loose out of prison, nobody's safe then. Yeah, we have to celebrate Mother's Day too. That we have to do. Yeah, we got to celebrate Mother's Day. I got to do something for her for Mother's Day too as well. I have to. Yeah, it's yeah, I got to do something for her for Mother's Day too. So I got two things to do. And I love it, man. 11 years, man, with her. She's awesome. I love my wife. I do. And you know something? And I love my family. I do. I do. I love her very much. And, again, happy anniversary, honey. And, and we'll celebrate 11 years. Then the following year, we'll celebrate 12 years. Why not? You know what I'm saying? And I do. I love that woman all my heart. She helped me out so many times. She even got me out of a Sprint phone that I was paying too much money for. And one day my birthday came up, and she actually bought me a phone, and for my birthday, and gave it to me. She says, "Here, use this." We had it was the smaller phones at one point, I believe, and boy, they were hard to see, man. I needed bifocals to see these numbers. I honestly, I believe it or not, I needed bifocals, man, to see Facebook on there. That's how small Facebook was, and I couldn't even see any of those numbers, man. I was like, wow. I said, I gotta get bifocals, man. Double lens or something, man. I'll tell you. Let me tell you. I don't need Coke bottles, man. But these glasses are good enough because these specs are good enough because they got the cuts on the bottom, and I can see everything on the bottom. Once I clean them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. She's awesome, and I do. I love her very much. And and I love my son Jake too. My son, I brought him. I'll let everybody know live that I brought Jacob up ever since he was 11 years old. Her and her son, him and his other brother, ever since they were 11 years old. Oh yeah, they got awesome kids, man. Awesome step kids. I do. They're awesome. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes, but they're awesome. They are. Jared's awesome. Jake's awesome. You know what I'm saying? My stepson Jake, he's awesome. My stepson Jared, he's also awesome. My daughter Melissa, she's also awesome. My daughter Amanda, she's also awesome. I got awesome kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, but I only got one bad one out of the bunch, and I will not mention his name because it wouldn't be right. But just wanted to really, come out with some stuff, yeah, murders and murders and the robbery that happened here in the city of Fall River, Rite Aid, and it's horrible. I believe, things are getting worse instead of better. So things are getting worse, and they're not going to get any better anytime soon. Oh, okay. Let's see what this is. Fall River woman was convicted of killing her girlfriend, and back in 1980, granted parole. Look at this, another one. Granted parole. Fall River woman was convicted of killing her girlfriend back in the 1980s. Granted parole. Fall River, Mass. WPRI. Fall River woman sentenced to life in prison for killing her girlfriend nearly 44 years ago. Will soon be released at 12 News, as learned. It was Robin Murphy. Yes. Yeah. That was it. Alright, that was the one. Alright, it's the same one. Alright, okay. It's the same one that was released. Monday, she was 17 years old. I thought she was 18. And a murder of 20 years old, Karen. Oh, it was a girl that she murdered. Her girlfriend. Old Karen Mawson in the woods near the Westport Beach. She is also believed to be involved with the high-profile murders of two other women, Duran Levercure and Barbara Raposo, and the murders are the subject of a 2021 documentary and called Fall River. Well, it's on documentary, all of this, man. Wow. Alright, so there is, so it's the same one, but there was actually more to this murder, but it was a girlfriend that she killed. Yeah. And, heads being used as basketball and everything. Oh my God. As soccer ball. Bristol County District Attorney Tom Quinn III said he's very disappointed in the board's decision to release Murphy. This was brutal murder, Quinn said. Murphy has previously violated her parole and repeatedly lied in court proceedings, and to the parole board, she still does not accept the responsibilities of her role in these murders. Karen Morden, who was septic, Murphy rejected her testimony in 1985 testimony in 1985, and has maintained her innocence ever since, stating she only agreed to testify so Drew and the Mount would go to prison, so she wouldn't go to prison. The board noted that it was denied her parole in the past due to concerns over whether she was being truthful or not. Murphy acknowledged that her history of dishonesty has been a barriers to her release, and the board states she acknowledged that due to her patron's dishonesty, people have been harmed. Murphy will be released 2 weeks before the board's decision, but not before district attorney clearance. She must follow a 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. curfew and wearing a GPS monitoring device for 90 days and ongoing mental health counseling for co-conspiracy. Wow, my God. Holy mackerel! But still, though, I mean, people should be actually concerned about her lying and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't counsel that woman. No, man. This woman cannot be fixed. She can't be fixed. I mean, I don't know what to say, but she can't be fixed. I mean, the public is outraged with the parole board's decision. This woman has some seriously mental health issues. I mean, I know people have mental health issues, but this woman's got some really stuff going on in her mind. And I honestly, and I would not even talk to her. I would not even go next to her. Even if I was a counselor, believe me, I'd say no. I mean, I would not be in a room by myself with her. Hell no. Oh boy, great. So, the justice system needs to be fixed, and they better fix it quick. You know what I'm saying? They better, start doing something with their lives. The justice system is broken. It's sad when you have a justice system that's gone. You know what I'm saying? And half here and half there. I mean, yeah. All honesty, nah. But like I said, go like my page, Fall River Media page, Fall River Media on YouTube, and Twitter X. I'm looking for 1,000 likes, or 1,000 followers, whatever you want to call it, and but I'll be on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursday, this was the only temporary because I had to work. But if you see me around, say hello, say hi, and but if you have any concerns about this case, the Murphy case, please drop comments in my inbox, and and the next time when I get them, we'll talk about them, because I want to hear what everybody else's opinion, what everyone else has an opinion on this, because I've been hearing a lot of opinions out there on this Murphy case, and I want to hear everyone else. I want to hear it. I've been hearing it out there. People got a lot of opinions on it. People say that she belongs back in jail. People say that that she lost a lot of family. She has no more family members anymore. You know what I'm saying? And but I want to hear everyone else's opinion on this. I mean, I'm going to put this out there. Okay. This is going to be your homework for the next week or so when I come back on Tuesday, so this is going to be your assignment. I want to hear everybody's opinions about. Do you think that she's going to be rehabilitated? Okay. Do you think? And ball honesty, I want to hear your opinions on that. So, do you think she's going to be rehabilitated? That's all, and that's all I'm going to say about it. But that's your homework, and I want to hear I want to hear everybody's opinions on it. So, take care, everybody. Have a great night. James, thank you for watching. Pereira, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You guys are great. You guys are awesome, and see you on Tuesday. Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I'm going back to Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday was only a one-time thing. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. And again, just hold your politicians accountable. Just hold them accountable, for the things that they do and the things that they say they're going to do, especially Mayor Paul Coogan. So I never heard any opinions on Governor Healy yet about this so-called. I never heard her, her opinions on on this case, this parole release. So I haven't even heard anything about that from the governor yet. But I'm hoping to hear some comments from the governor very soon. Hopefully, Maura Healey, see what her his opinion on this situation. And I also want, if Tom Quinn is concerned about it, I would like to hear his opinion on this release too. So take care, everybody. Take care. Be safe. It's raining out there. It's going to be nice tomorrow, cloudy and everything. And before I go, I want to say something about the Celtics. Before I go, I mean, this is important that I talk about this. The Celtics. The Celtics' final score was 113 over the Cats, 98. So the Celtics did win. Did win. The Boston Celtics did have pushed. They pushed their tickets to the ECF. So 113 to Cats 98. Yeah. So go Celtics, and hope you guys hope they win some more. I heard something about the Bruins and stuff, but I mean, I hope the Bruins catch up. Feel bad for them. They got hurt, pretty bad, anyways, I don't know if they have 4 games to go, but good luck to them. And in boxing, Tyson's getting back in the ring again, and I'll be reporting that boxing match too. Also coming up too as well, in that. So, but anyways, take care, everybody. We'll see you on Tuesday night, and we'll talk some more about the issues that are going on in Fall River, issues that's going around in all over the United States. We'll even talk about the debate between Trump and Biden, and that one will be my favorite one. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. This is Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead, and I'll be your host every single week until I find another host. But Ron Cabral comes over sometimes on Tuesdays, and he shares information. He shares issues too. We talk about issues that are going on everywhere too. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. Fall River Media, signing out. Take care, everybody.